Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of creative problem solving, focusing on how we can unlock innovation by harnessing the power of creative thinking. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore various methods to generate innovative solutions that can transform challenges into opportunities. I'm looking forward to sharing insights that will inspire new approaches and fresh ideas. Let's get started. Let's start by defining what creative problem solving is. It's a method that balances structure with flexibility, combining both analytical thinking and imagination to come up with effective solutions. Essentially, it involves using both divergent thinking, where we explore a wide range of ideas, and convergent thinking, where we narrow those ideas down to the best ones. Now, looking at the key aspects of this process, it involves several important stages. First, there's idea generation, where creativity really flows. Then comes brainstorming, which helps to expand and refine those ideas. Finally, solution development takes place, where we systematically address challenges and turn ideas into practical results. Together, these stages make creative problem solving both systematic and innovative. Here we see the key stages of the creative problem solving process, broken down by the percentage of time typically allocated to each. Identifying the problem takes about 20% of the total time, which is crucial because a clear understanding sets the foundation for everything that follows. Next, generating ideas occupies the largest share at 35%, highlighting how important brainstorming and creativity are in coming up with potential solutions. After that, we spend around 25% of the time evaluating those ideas, critically assessing their feasibility and impact. Finally, implementing the chosen solution accounts for another 20%, turning ideas into action. This distribution shows how balancing these stages ensures a thorough and effective problem-solving approach. Here we have several powerful tools and techniques to boost creativity. First, brainstorming allows us to generate a wide range of ideas rapidly in a group setting, which helps spark fresh and innovative thinking. Next, Scamper is a structured technique where we apply prompts like substitute or combine to rethink and improve existing concepts. Another useful method is using analogies, where we draw comparisons to familiar things to gain new perspectives and unlock creative solutions. Lastly, mind mapping helps us visually organize our ideas, making it easier to see connections and develop concepts further. These approaches, combined, create a solid foundation for enhancing creativity in any project or discussion. Here we see a clear comparison between traditional methods and creative problem solving across key business outcomes. First, look at the innovation rate. Companies using creative approaches score a 70 compared to just 40 with traditional methods. This shows how thinking outside the box can significantly boost new ideas and breakthroughs. Next, time to market improves from 30 to 50, meaning creative problem solving helps speed up product launches and respond faster to market demands. Lastly, customer satisfaction jumps from 70 to 90, highlighting that inventive solutions not only meet but exceed customer expectations. Overall, this chart clearly illustrates that embracing creativity in problem solving drives better performance and stronger business results. Here, we're looking at the concept of adaptability and how it benefits both our personal and professional growth. Adaptability is all about creative problem solving, finding new ways to overcome obstacles and adjust to changing circumstances. Just like this climber preparing for a challenging terrain by the sea, being flexible allows us to navigate uncertainties with confidence. When we cultivate adaptability, we're better equipped to handle new challenges and thrive in dynamic environments, which is essential for continuous development in any aspect of life. The recycle icon here symbolizes the ongoing process of renewal and adjustment, highlighting that adaptability is a vital, ever-evolving skill. Here, we're focusing on two key challenges that often arise during collaborative idea generation. First, cognitive biases. These are mental shortcuts or tendencies that can unintentionally distort our judgment and limit the range of ideas our teams come up with. It's important to recognize them so we don't get stuck thinking in a narrow way. To tackle this, we can use structured ideation methods. These approaches help minimize bias by encouraging diverse thinking and making sure everyone's perspectives are heard and considered. By following a clear framework, we open the door to more creative and balanced solutions. The image on the right, with its swirling lights and digital theme, represents the dynamic and innovative mindset we want to cultivate as we work. Here we have some real-world examples of creative problem-solving across different fields. First, in technology innovation, a firm adopted a new agile workflow that sped up their product development cycles significantly. This change not only boosted efficiency, but also increased their product launch frequency by 30%. It's a great example of how process improvements can lead to tangible results. Next, in healthcare collaboration, professionals implemented a platform to better share patient data. This streamlined communication has made care coordination much smoother, leading to a 15% improvement in patient recovery times. It shows how connecting teams with the right tools can directly impact patient outcomes. Finally, in education, an institution introduced interactive digital tools that enhanced student engagement and helped retain learning. This approach resulted in a 20% increase in student test scores, highlighting how innovative tools can make a real difference in educational success. All of these examples illustrate how creative thinking and adopting new solutions can drive meaningful progress. Here are some key tips for building a creative problem-solving mindset presented as a continuous cycle. We start with embracing curiosity. This is the foundation. When we stay curious, we open ourselves to new possibilities and innovative thinking. Curiosity drives us to explore and question, which is essential for creativity. Next, we schedule idea time. Setting aside dedicated time to think helps ideas develop more fully. This focused time allows our minds to wander freely and make connections that might not happen in a rushed environment. Then, we use constraints. It might seem counterintuitive, but applying limits actually encourages more inventive solutions. Constraints help us focus and challenge us to think differently and more resourcefully. After that, we seek diverse input. Bringing in perspectives from different backgrounds and experiences broadens our understanding and enriches our solutions. It complements our own creativity by adding fresh viewpoints. Finally, we prototype early. Creating early models or drafts helps us test ideas quickly, learn from them, and make improvements. This step often leads to new questions and insights, looping us back to curiosity and restarting the cycle. By moving through these stages continuously, we develop a dynamic and effective creative problem-solving mindset. Let's quickly recap the key points we've covered. First, creative problem-solving is essentially a method that combines structured thinking with creativity to generate innovative solutions. Next, the process itself involves clear stages, starting with identifying the problem, then generating ideas, evaluating different options, and finally implementing the chosen solutions. To support these stages, we use several tools, such as brainstorming sessions, mind mapping, and analytical frameworks, which help enhance both idea generation and decision-making. By adopting these creative problem-solving strategies, we can significantly improve business outcomes, as well as personal effectiveness. Looking ahead, it's important to apply these techniques regularly and foster a creative mindset to encourage ongoing improvement and innovation in everything we do. Now, let's open the floor for questions and discussion. If there's any stage of the process or tool you want to clarify, feel free to ask. This is a great chance to deepen our understanding together. You're also encouraged to share a real challenge you're facing right now. Hearing about your experiences can spark valuable group insights and suggestions. Finally, if you have ideas on how to apply these creative problem-solving techniques within your own team, please bring them up. This collaborative exchange will help us all see practical ways to implement what we've covered. Thank you for joining me today. To continue your learning journey, I've highlighted some valuable resources. First, there are books that offer practical frameworks and case studies, which can really help you deepen your understanding. Next, online courses and articles provide step-by-step techniques, perfect for applying creative problem-solving in real situations. And finally, toolkits and templates give you ready-to-use exercises that teams can use to implement solutions effectively. If you want to explore any of these further, these resources are a great place to start.